Well, Shariki, let's reflect on last night's win at Hull. God, must have been a great feeling to score the winner.
Yeah, it was. I done it there, I think last year, so it was a good feeling to do it again. And,
Yeah.
Obviously, we've not won away from home, so it was good to win.
They're hard finishes, aren't they? Particularly on your left foot, to dink it over the keeper. Was there any doubt in your mind what you were going to do at that point?
Nah, not at all. I knew straight away when I was played through, he was obviously coming out quite quick, so I was going to chip him. Yeah.
It's difficult for you, because obviously you want to run at players, and when you're sort of playing as the main one up front, because obviously most of the balls are coming to feet.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably one of the few opportunities in the game where you got it in front of you. I guess that's where you want it, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't mind playing with my back to goal. Obviously, playing 9 is a bit different. It's not really, the best. I don't really, enjoy it. But obviously, I'm playing and I'm still playing as a forward player, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, and I guess although you probably been told to stay central, that you want to get on the ball, so you kind of drift into areas where you can sort of cause people problems. I guess for you, it's about service, isn't it? It's when you get it, you want to be able to do your thing.
Yeah, of course. I want the ball every time, no matter what, in every situation, even if there's someone behind my back. So, because I know I can obviously make things happen. So of course, I want it all the time.
Reflecting on the season as a whole, you say the Derby game, for example, real high scoring so late on in that game. That must have been one of the best feelings you've had in football, because the magnitude of the goal that you scored at the time it was, and obviously live on TV as well.
Yeah, that was a very good one. I think, like you said, it's just the occasion, and it was on TV and everything around the game. I think I came on, and obviously the winner, so it was. Yeah, the occasion was good.
How have you found the Championship as a whole? You seem to be revelling in the opportunity to sort of showcase what you're all about, because you've always had belief in your own ability, but the higher you go up, I guess, you're going to come up against tougher opposition. Do you feel that you're really enjoying the opportunity?
Yeah, I don't ever doubt anything to do with myself. I think the Championship, there are some good teams that play good football. But in terms of the Championship itself, I think it's just another league, really.
Is that what that's what it's all about, isn't it? I guess if you've got the mental belief that you can perform at the level, most players will perform at that level because they have that. That's the one thing they need to get over, is the belief. But I guess for you, is you want to run games at this level to show that it doesn't really matter who the opposition is. You've got the belief in your own ability.
Yeah, of course. For me, I don't look at the Championship, as maybe some would, or even the Premier League for that matter. I look at the player I'm playing against, the opposition, and I back myself against anyone really. So when it comes to that, there's no problem.
And I guess for you had a summer whereby you didn't really know what was going on, and I guess for you, once it got past the transfer window, is to get into that mindset that you want to be playing games and you've got to focus on that now.
Yeah, as long as I'm playing football, obviously these things happen sometimes, and it can kind of mess with your head sometimes, I guess. But as soon as I step on the pitch, I don't really think about anything else really, because I just enjoy playing football. So all that other stuff just goes through, the other side. Yeah.
And I guess the manager's been a help with that as well, and also teammates, because they're sort of saying to you, look, just knuckle down, get your head down, perform. You know what can happen, but you can't affect it.
Yeah, of course. They've been good in that sense, and yeah, it's done. So. And it's not a problem. I'm happy playing football at the end of the day, wherever that is at the time being. So, yeah, it's all good.
And I guess for you, you've always said it before, when you're playing with a smile on your face, it almost feels like it doesn't matter what's going on, personally or professionally, you're happy Shariki Dembele is when that smile comes out.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I like to enjoy playing football. I like to express myself, and when I can do that, it makes me happy. Yeah.
And looking ahead to the weekend, obviously QPR are the next opponents at home, and after the win on Wednesday night, you want to back that up, don't you? You want to be getting consistent with the form now.
No, of course. Obviously, it's been a bit tough for everyone as a whole, but after Wednesday last night, hopefully we can build on that and keep trying to get wins, and I think we can. the thing is, the championship, like I said, I don't think it's as it seems. We can actually win games. Sometimes we've been very close, and it's just happened to go the other way. So sometimes it's just small margins, and it's not as it seems, like I said. But we can.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because you win 2-3 games in the championship. Even last night, you know, everyone probably went into that thinking, oh, if we don't get a result here, you win, you get out of the bottom 3, not just out of the bottom 3, you're 5th from bottom. You look at Saturday's game and say, well, if you happen to get a positive result, you're sort of looking in a different direction. It's strange how mindset can work in a league.
Yeah, I just looked at the table actually, and I just saw we're actually very close to everyone else, apart from I think the first 3 or 4. If you win a couple of games, obviously you can go from being 17th to 13th to 14th even. So it is very close.
And we haven't actually spoken to you since last season and everything that happened. I don't want to dwell on last season too much, but everyone forgets that you scored the first goal that set that comeback going, didn't you? You were the one that got in front of the man to sort of flick it home.
Yeah.
Does it feel surreal, or did it feel surreal during the summer, reflecting on that? And was it slightly weird because obviously there was no one there to sort of revel in that moment with you? Was it strange in a way to get promoted that way?
It didn't feel strange to get promoted in that way. It was very good. Obviously the fans weren't there, but we've been playing the whole season without fans, so it just became normal. It was a great feeling. Having said that, coming back from our holidays, when I came back into the building and obviously seeing the pictures around the building, it was very weird to think we're promoted and we're in the championship now, because obviously we were in League One and it didn't quite seem like we were, in the championship. But yeah.
And Johnny got all the plaudits, didn't he? Because he obviously scored the penalty and the free kick. But they always forget your goal.
I actually wanted to take that penalty, but he wouldn't let me.
How did you? What happened? Did you sort of say,
no,
"Let me take it"? Or?
Yeah, I just says, let me have it, and then he was like, nah. So then I was just like, all right, go on then. And then yeah, he scored.
Where did you end up when the goal went in actually? Because it's funny because John obviously ran the shout.
I just kept on following him round. He just kept on running. I kept on following him round. But yeah, it was an amazing day.
It was interesting actually because with your faith as well, obviously no alcohol to be drunk, etc., etc. And obviously the players are throwing champagne everywhere. And when you look back on the footage, obviously you and Idi are sort of out of there. Was that a real mindset thing? You had to make sure that you were doing that.
Yeah, to be honest, it's not even like it's just automatic. It just happens. So like they were taking pictures, and then obviously they were about to pop the champagne, and I just kind of went. So there's some pictures I'm not even in them. But yeah.
I mean, because faith is really important to you, isn't it, as a person, and you made sure that when you did Ramadan, it was really tough for you, particularly because there were so many games in that short space of time. But just talk about how important faith is to you.
No, it really is. Obviously, my family are, very religious, and that's how I've grown up, and I really believe it's the most important thing for me.